Welcome back. Now, to start off, first of all, the team's doing pretty good. 19, 12, and 5. However, we're still a little losing streak away, and we're going to drop to 4th, maybe 5th, depending on if Calgary gets everything together down there in Alberta. But for the most part, you guys said just to change Haviland and Edler's player types. I didn't even think of doing that, so thank you for that. I'm going to do that now. I don't know what I'm going to change them to. I'll take a look. So I got Haviland. The thing is, they're both, technically they are two-way forwards. They've got decent physical and good defense. They could pass as a two-way forward, but I need points out of them. Haviland, I don't know. He's not that big, but I think I might put him to a playmaker, I guess. 86 passing and 80 puck control isn't the best. I could put him to a sniper, I suppose. Let me check out, where is Edler? Is he down here? Here he is. Yeah, I think he should definitely be a playmaker. 91 passing, 86 puck control. I feel like he would be the better passer. Just looking at the stats, I guess I'll make him a playmaker. Put him to a playmaker. What is his height? What would be like the height for a power forward? I don't really know. He's 5'11". How big is Haviland in terms of weight? He's 190, 600 pounds. That's interesting. Okay, so just quickly, I looked up Lucic and Simmons. Obviously, Lucic is quite heavier. He is 6'3 and 220, and then Simmons is 6'1 and 180. 182 to be exact. So I think his weight is pretty good. His height, he could be a little bit higher for sure. He could be like 0.2 higher, but I think 6 foot 190 is pretty good for a power forward. Like I said, I don't want to put him to a playmaker because his stats just aren't there. They're not like Edler's. I'm going to put him to a power forward. Hopefully that is sufficient enough. Like I said, Simmons and Lucic, they're just two guys that came to mind first of all. So power forward and then playmaker. Okay, I'll try that out. Now, the top 6 definitely doesn't look the best right now. Obviously, that's going to get better with Haviland. He's probably going to be a first liner. Most likely. He didn't grow last offseason, I don't believe. Or if he did, it wasn't very much. So I'm looking for a big jump this offseason. Pajot, though, we could definitely use a better second liner. I could put Mitch Marner up there. But to be honest, I'd rather just trade for somebody that would be better than him. I'm not sure. I guess Pajot and Marner could play the second line, but if I could scoot them down to the third line and then trade away Cizikas and a draft pick for a second liner, that would be even better. So there is a couple pieces we have to give away. Nothing major, but there is a couple pieces. Now, we'd have to give away Cizikas because he's 82. He's a third liner, technically, so I can't play him in the minor league. He will just get mad and ask for a trade anyway, and he's on a 2-year contract, so I'm saving a little bit of cap space with him, and then we can give away a second-round pick, which, again, isn't a lot, but it adds up a little bit, and then goalies, we have, not Dominique, I want to keep him for now, we have a fringe starting goalie. So, again, not a lot to trade away, but it is something. And Winnipeg, they had somebody that's quite interesting. They have a few guys, actually. Nikolai Ehlers, Pedan, Connor. Really, either of them. Now, they all rebuilding team, so it technically does make sense. I'm not taking Line away, 91. I'm not going to do that to them. Plus, I'm not looking to get somebody like him. Connor, Ehlers, Pedan, they're all around the same age. All around the same overall as well. They all have decent contracts. Ehlers is $7 million. I don't want to take on that. Connor, obviously the most affordable. Only one more year, though, and a year younger than Pedan. Who would I rather have? Oh, yeah, I'd say Connor. Just right away, he has better defense and senses. Although Pedan does have the better shot, by far. He has the better shot and the better puck skill. So, not really, kind of. He is a bit better. I'd probably pick Connor over him just because I like the physical, senses, and defense. I like that more on Connor. And I don't feel like Pedan's offensive stats really make up for the lack of stick checking and the lack of poise compared to Connor. Plus, I mean, a cheaper guy. We don't have him as long. He's a two-way forward as well, but I just changed two guys. I don't think it would be that bad bringing him in. I don't know. The trade value looks to be pretty even. I'm going to offer the trade. I didn't try the trade out beforehand. Let me try. It doesn't match particularly well either. I'm just looking around the league at different options. There's a guy like JT Miller on the Rangers, but he only has a 1-year contract at $5 million. I know that's what we're going to be paying Connor, but I like the fact we have him for at least another season after this one. And what's his name? Miller is an 87 overall. He's probably going to want around 5.8, I'm guessing. I'm going to try and make Connor go through, and he's a natural left winger as well. Miller was a center, so again, I don't really know what I can trade away here. Let me go to, what do they want? Let's see, what do they want here? Any prospects? So we definitely have a plethora of prospects. We have a top six. A top six, we have two of them. 18 at 62 or 19 at 70. I'm going to trade the 18-year-old. A top six defenseman, we're a champion team right now. We're looking to win. I think I might be able to get a few draft picks back. Nothing crazy. Again, just like a 4th, a 5th, a 6th. I don't know if I can get that. I'm going to try. Trade rejected. What about just the 5th even? Too far off. Really? Wow. I mean, I'm not giving up too much. What if I give up a 3rd round pick next year? Again, so a 3rd round pick is basically what we're giving up. A fringe starting goaltender, we have a 90 overall. We have defensemen, and Vegas was a free agent signing. I suppose I would be okay with doing this deal. I really like Connor. Let me get a few draft picks if possible. Trade rejected. So, wow, this is not going through. So, this is going to be my final offer. If I can't get this to go through, it's okay. I'll try and make a different deal at a later time. 2 second-round picks, Vegas, a fringe starting goaltender, and a top 6 for Connor. Once again, just to take a look at what we're getting, shot blocking is decent. Shot blocking isn't terrible, but he does have the defensive awareness and stick checking. Sense is unreal. His puck skills is pretty good too. I think he's not going to struggle too much getting points. Rejected again. I'll take off the draft picks. I'll take them off. If this doesn't go through, I'm not going to make. Okay, it does. Good. That was my final offer, and they do believe it will help them out. I'm glad I got Connor. The lineup now looks like this. We now have two 86s on the second line. Pajot, unfortunately, is now dropped down to the 4th line, but it's not bad. It's not too bad. He's listed as a 3rd liner, so he should have no problem with it. I'm giving him power play time as well. Only 2nd line. And then a couple people told me to put on. I mean, he's 24. At the end of the day, you have to be realistic. A low potential at 24. He's only 3. He's not going to be any better. He's just not. He might in the next couple years jump up like 1 overall, but he's not even getting to a 2nd line player. If he proves me wrong, then you know what? I'll accept it and I'll be happy, but I really don't think he's going to get any better. I feel good giving him 3rd line time. So, Lazar, so he liked Vegas, apparently. That's too bad. I guess I'll go demanding, no impact, and then Connor, let me do demanding, no impact. That is fine. I don't think it should have had too much of an impact on chemistry. Obviously, Lazar ended up liking or disliking the trade, but I feel confident with the trade. We're getting a quality player, which is what usually people like. I picked up a few free agents. Well, I just offered them. I haven't actually got anything back yet. It's nothing huge. It's just a bunch of AHL players. Just 80 overall players. Since it's already middle of the season, they're fine taking a 2-way deal, and I offered them like 3 years. So if they accept it, we have a great depth of the future. Just thought I'd let you guys know. Nothing huge, but may as well keep you in the loop than out of it at the end of the day. That should be all. Quite a few things to show you guys. Let's see if we can keep it up. Okay, I just want to check. So, 14 and 16 points with 36 games. So, I guess I could go to around like the 70 game mark. That's not quite double, but it's around double. I'll go to the 70 game mark, check team stats, the playoff picture. So 16 and 14 points. Oh, I hope I can remember that. I'm telling you, I have one of the worst memories of all time. Hopefully I can remember that. 16 and 14, okay. I don't know what to do. I guess we're just going to go, first of all, to the deadline. I'm not going to stop at the deadline. I just made the trade. I'm looking to do the whole season. Let's see, what do we got? Coming off, we get a loss right away, so yeah. Destined for the playoffs. You're in the AHL, bud, but you might have a playoff run down there. Accepted. Perfect. I'm just going to do the AHL lines. Okay, that is enough distractions and cutaways. A lot of stuff I had to do. Just kind of, minor tasks, but at the same time, why not show you guys them? Another reason why I wanted to get that second liner done, or the deal done right now, the chemistry is at 77. It's not the best. Now, that trade didn't hurt the chemistry at all. It didn't. It didn't go up, but it also didn't affect it in a negative way, which I didn't think it would, because we're acquiring an 86 over an 82, so the majority of the team's going to be happy about that. And I don't know if I mentioned it in the last episode, but I'm looking to keep the same team from now till next season. The only difference is the players, some of the young guys are just going to grow. So we're going to be a better team without having to make too many moves. Now, the only thing that might happen is I might have to trade Dominique to clear up cap space. I was actually looking through player contracts off camera, and it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all, to be exact. Now, it's not terrible. I don't think we're going to have too much of an issue, but I might have to trade Dominique to clear up an extra $4 million. Luckily, he has an extra year, so I'll be able to trade him. I don't know if I'm going to have to, but I might. But aside from him, I don't see me picking up any new players or even getting rid of any players. Speak of the devil. Speak of not wanting to make a move. Okay, Dominique. A third-round pick, and Yonkrock, what are you, an 83 overall? You're decent. Definitely decent. I might pick you up if I didn't pick up the other guy. I'm going to say no, and then Gortz, no, not what I'm looking for. I might take that deal if I need to clear up cap space. I didn't check the cap hit of Yonkrock, actually. I might not want to do that deal, but yeah, aside from Dominique, I don't see me getting rid of anybody on the team. So the chemistry should go through the roof. It's at 81 right now. And usually, Dominique, I'm going to say no. No. Now, usually a lot of the time during free agency, my chemistry goes way down because I end up signing a bunch of AHL players. I let go of a bunch of AHL players, but I also took a look at the AHL team. I don't know if that affects the main team, Vancouver, at all, but even in the AHL, I don't have a lot of players who I'm not going to re-sign. So I should have the exact same team, all 47 contracts. The only difference is maybe a different backup and maybe a new second liner. I'm going to say no to Hagelin. Again, I might pick him up if I didn't pick up Connor. But I got Connor. Now, if there's like an 88, an 89 second liner, not exactly Wayne Simmons because he's old now in the universe that we play in, but if there's a different second liner who's around 88, I might pick him up because then I can bump Nylander, or Connor down to the third line and just have even more of a stacked offense. I don't know if I want to do that, though. I don't know. Again, it has to be the perfect player, but I like the team we have right now. Hopefully, Connor can get even better. Again, I'd like for him to get to an 87. I always say that about players. I always say, okay, if you can just get one more overall, but it is true. I'd like them to get that one extra to put him above. Okay, so 32, 22, and 7. I see no issue with the team. We should make the playoff pretty easy. I'm going to go... So we got... Yeah, I'll go with like about a week and a half left. What do we got? 57, 59, 61 games played. Yeah, I'll go an extra 10. So let's go player info. I don't know who this guy is. Steven, 33. 1 year left. I don't want to take on anybody I'm not going to resign for chemistry, so I'm going to say no to that. Yeah, I don't... we do have the overtime losses. I think we're going to make maybe a bottom 4 playoff spot. I'm guessing maybe a 6 seed. I don't see us being like an 8, but I also don't see us being like a 2. I don't see that at all. The scout is pretty useless now that I've traded away all my draft picks. I don't mind, though. Definitely don't mind. We are in a winning mode. If games are going to the shootout and we lose, I'm okay with that. I just need the points. I'm also very interested to see Edler and have a lead. 16 and 14. It took me a minute there. I got it. I think I'm going to stop after this week, actually, depending on how we do a win. If we can get at least one more win out of these games, these last 2, then I'll check it out. Toronto and Mini, get me at least one win. A shootout loss, I'd like a win. Can you get me a win in Mini, please? There we go, please. 7-2 loss, whatever. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games left. Okay, let's check out. So, second. So, we didn't move at all. Same spot we were in before. And we're going to stay second, in our division at least. LA is not catching us, and we are not going to catch Anaheim. So, we're basically going to stay at second in our division. I like to check out the West. Do we have a top 4? No, we got 5. We got 5th. We could get in the top... Wow, we could end up getting 3rd, actually. I said no to that, but we definitely can. Wow, okay. We have the overtime losses, which is nice. Which is good. We don't have the regulation losses. In terms of the league, anybody running away? The Capitals seem to be the team. What are we in the league? So 12th in the league. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let me check out Edler and Haveli. This is going to be interesting. Hopefully they jumped up. Hopefully. So Mitch Marner. Yeah, that's tough. I don't know what... Did I get him before the season? I think I did. So 40 points. That's pretty good for an 83 overall. Horvat, I like seeing that. Forsberg, he could be better for sure. He could be better. 43. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he doesn't have a top-line centerman. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. We got Connor. Yeah, tough to rate Connor. We only had him for a bit. Haveli, 34. So he went from 16 to 34. It's decent. Edler went from 14 to 26. Only 2 goals. I hope that doesn't hurt. I'm begging that doesn't affect his growth. Definitely not the best season from those 2. They're not even on the same line. You can't even really blame it on bad chemistry. They're on different lines. I mean, the team's doing good, though. The team is doing good. We can get up to 3rd position. So 2, wow, okay. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. I want home ice advantage. Oh, let's go. Let's go, Vancouver. 4 in a row. Yeah, I count on you. 4, okay, come on. I'm actually interested now. Let's get wins. Okay, come on, you gotta beat Winnie. Oh, okay, I don't know if we're gonna get it now. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. At the end of the day, it's not precedence, but I'd like to get that home ice advantage. Win, please? Come on. There we go, okay. If we can win 3 out of these last 4 games, I'm going to feel pretty confident we got that number 3 spot. We won one of them. Chemistry at 84. I like that. Chicago, they have a good record. They're better than us, but LA, they're not that good, and Colorado's not that good either. Come on, beat both of them. LA, there we go, and then beat Colorado. Don't get to 30. Yeah, don't keep it under 10 and 30. We get the win, perfect. 44, 29, and 9. Pretty good record, if you ask me. I like it. I definitely like the record, especially, again, without having that number 1 sentiment. So, failed. Oh, we didn't get the wins on the road. Okay, that's okay. LA, we just beat them 6-2. We do have the psychological advantage, although that means basically nothing in a simulation at the end of the day. Let's check out, what did we get in the standings? I'm going to guess 4. I wouldn't be surprised if we got number 3, though. What do we got? We got 4, so yeah, I was right. An extra win. That's all we needed. An extra win. The Blackhawks, they beat, shit. The Blackhawks, so yeah, that Blackhawks game was important. It's okay. We got the Kings. Let's check out, so goals for 2.6. Not bad, not too bad. Goals against, 2.6 as well. I expected better. Okay. That's not the best. That's definitely not what I like to see. Okay, let's check out power play percentage, 18. It could be better. I might make a few changes. And then penalty kill, 74. But, okay, that's not good. But in comparison to everybody else, it's not terrible. So you got to keep that in mind. Relative to the rest of the league. At least the division, not too shabby. So the Blackhawks have the Jets. Okay, I'm actually glad we don't have them. I'd rather not face the team I just made a trade with. Although we didn't give up anybody. Still, we got LA. We got Doughty. Oh my god! We got Doughty! Oh no, we traded him. Okay, I was about to say, if Doughty is going to face this team 3 seasons in a row, Toronto didn't make it? Oh no, Toronto. I traded you Doughty. They had a championship team. I checked. They have a champion team like us. I don't know what happened to them. Oh, they got 9. They got 9th. Shit. I mean, they were out of it by 6 points, but still. Wow, I'm sorry, Doughty. I traded you to a champion team. Didn't work out for you. Okay, this is the team we got. Let me know what you think. I think we're going to go to, dare I say, the Stanley Cup final? Should I? I don't know if I should say that just yet. I'm gonna say conference finals for sure. Conference finals or bust. We got Edler at 31, and we got Havlicek at 40. You know what? That's not too bad. He's a third liner. A third liner, 40 points, not bad. But Edler, second liner, 88. Third, that's terrible. I hope that doesn't affect his development. I really hope it doesn't. I'm gonna end it here, and he's a minus 9. Damn. Why are a lot of the guys are minus? A lot of guys in the top 6. That's not good at all. I don't know. I'm confident in the team though. I don't think LA had 40 wins. They didn't have the best record. Yeah, 38, 34, and 10. Not as good as us. I believe we can beat them in 5. Again, I don't know the roster. They probably have a quite similar one to last season, but I expect a win nonetheless. Our offense is even better. We should have no problem steamrolling through the LA Kings.